So it is pretty rare for me to cover accessories anymore because we've covered all the accessories, but in this video we've got something special, and of course I'm saving it to the end, but there's some good stuff along the way. We're gonna get there. I'm Brian, welcome to Futuraza. We got Ruben here.
Yes, sir.
From Rydeen, amongst many other local installers. Now we'll start with something easy. I mean, obviously you've got carbon fiber caps
little
here.
Side cap mirrors, so
Those look
something
great.
like this. Quick little install. Anybody can do it really, but just gives more aesthetic to the vehicle. Makes it look a lot nicer.
It's not
couple of different
expensive.
styles.
It doesn't really add or subtract anything. It just looks cool.
Correct.
If you want it, you know if it's for you.
Exactly.
Do you guys do wheels?
You know what we do here at Stereo King? We do take care of all that stuff. So
A lot
if
of
you're
the
looking for
different, and again,
installation style stuff, they will have ready to go.
they've got locations that are retailers all over the country.
Correct.
Okay, now, here's the first one that I'm excited about. If you're an Uber driver, people come up, they're like, what the hell? You roll the window. I don't know how to, aha, I'm in.
There you go.
I'm in. And if this light up doesn't tell you what to do, I'm sorry, but you might be too dumb to own a vehicle or even ride in one. This is something that that a lot of your installers around the country.
Oh yeah. So this is for sure something that an installer would want to put in, or you would need an installer to put in. But the cool thing is once you're doing something like this with the door handles, there's also another feature you can add along the way, which is the soft closing door locks.
Oh, we got to
So-
see it again.
You have your handles here, and you have your soft closing door locks there.
Boom. Because I have two kinds of passengers slam the door and, okay, did I close it? No, you still did not close it.
Correct. And it's better to just have them gently
I don't like either
close
one
it
of
down.
those. So let's, yeah.
I can show you some things here on the inside if you want to sit in there, and I can kind of go over what you got going on in here.
Okay, now let's start with the wheel because
Sure.
some people like the yoke, some people despise it. You know if it's for you.
Correct.
And I would never install one myself. I've seen videos of people installing them, hard pass.
There you go.
But you guys do that.
Yes, so we do have a bunch of different options as far as the color goes, the carbon fiber, whether you want it or not. And ultimately, the cool thing is that you're still retaining all the factory settings, the heated steering wheel option, the music changing, all the functions that you have, the horn, the airbag, everything's going to be safe, just like it would be from factory. Now you're just getting the upgraded version in your Model 3 or S. Another cool thing is going to be our CarPlay unit we added up here.
Mm-hmm.
Two different versions. This one's on the steering column. And the cool thing with these is it's going to display vehicle information. So the most important stuff, your speed, battery life, what gear you're in, if you're switching lanes, whether you have your seatbelt on or not, it's going to give you all that information as well as CarPlay.
Very cool. And so, yeah, if you, I'll never buy a car without CarPlay. Okay, great. You got CarPlay.
Right. And so now you're able to do that. And like I mentioned, two different styles, one on the steering column, one you can mount on the dash. So depending on the steering wheel you have, it may be easier to have one on the dash. So those options are available.
Mm-hmm.
Another really cool thing I would say is the swivel mount on the screen. So
Oh.
we added that in there. So
Is it
it's
power swivel or manual?
manual swivel? So,
So
you
I
would
can
have
just-
a little pressure on there and you'll be able to twist it up to you.
Oh, look
up,
at that.
down, left, right.
So when the passenger is doing my navigation for me, deciding where we're going to eat,
There
I
you go.
don't need to think about it. You deal
Yep.
with it, and away you go. Because especially if you're using FSD, you cannot look at the screen.
Correct.
So great, and it is nice being able to have it pointed at you like that.
There you go.
So that is, I didn't even notice it, but that's great. Does this block much of the breeze?
No, so the one that's on the actual, so this one here, if you have a Tesla, you can angle the AC vent up, down, left, right.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, I've had it in here for a while. I like it. It's comfortable. It's good. It doesn't block it for me.
Mm-hmm.
The one on the dash, it actually has a cutout specifically for the AC vent, so that guarantees that it will not block the AC air coming through.
That's great.
So that's a great option to have. And like I said, if you're used to CarPlay, that's a really good feature to have in the vehicle.
Now, if you are not ready to get the Highland or the Juniper, how about some LEDs to set the mood?
There you go. So now our laser engraved ambient lighting kit has the actual factory panel pieces with laser engraving on them. So you get a nice, beautiful color coming through there without having to do the traditional stuff-in style LEDs. It makes it look very factory. The controller's here in the middle, the center console there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah,
So if I
you're
want
able to
yellow,
change it around, you can have it beat to the music. You can change the intensity on it. So a couple different
there's
options.
the music
you can swivel
option.
it around, and it'll mess around with the colors on there. You can lock it onto a certain color, choose what you like, have it switch out.
Neat.
A couple different options on that. There is the cup holders in the door that have them as well.
Oh,
on
I
the doors, and then also the rear has it. The back of the seats will have it. Another really cool thing is going to be the auto sunshade. So these vehicles do not come.
Because I told you guys there's cool stuff coming. There's 2 more big ones, and this is the first of them, the shade.
There you go. So that sunshade, super easy install. This is going to open and close auto sunshade for you. You don't have to tint it. You don't have to have ceramic on there. You have this nice sunshade in here, and it's going to cover up exactly what you need to. The bezel around it's made to fit perfectly with the factory fitment. The interior on all these Teslas are all the same, so the color is one color, and it'll match the interior for you.
That is so
It's
cool.
super simple.
Oh yeah, the interiors. So of course it matches. Of course the color matches.
Yep.
They all match.
You will-
Of course. And I mean, I'm not going to ask about the price because I imagine there is a price, but then if you want it installed, it's a bit more, and it's going to
I'll
vary.
tell you one thing, depending on where you go, obviously the prices do range on installation. This is no more than a 30-minute installation.
Wow.
So not only that, but it's going to be a fraction of the price if you were to do ceramic or tint on the vehicle.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And if it's a 30-minute install, that means you can do it yourself in under
is true.
4 hours.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
Now, do we have anything fancy going on up
Yeah,
here?
so if you press on the brake, it should fire up the mirror itself there. So we did swap out the factory mirror with our system. And this is a full streaming mirror as far as the display goes. So like the newer vehicles where you can see what's going on over your shoulder, that'll display the full time there. With the tap of a button, it'll just be a glass if you want the mirror back. And that's under the screen right here.
Oh, I see.
Oh, sorry.
And now it's back to just being,
Right, a
hi
mirror.
guys, it's me. And then you tap it again, and you're back in rear view mode.
Right, so if you have passengers in the vehicle and you still want to get a clear shot over your shoulder, you'll have the option to do that. And that's a universal one. That'll work with any vehicle that is out there. Pretty cool piece. There's 2 more things if you want to see something really, really cool. Let's go check it out.
I do.
It's here in the back.
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
And then we'll come back for the one that I'm the most excited about.
So just real quickly.
First of all, spoiler looks fantastic.
Yep.
This
we do
isn't
have
just
these.
a performance spoiler. This is a
True
real
carbon fiber.
real.
Right. Spoiler. We
Yeah.
changed out our rear
Oh,
tail light
sure.
kit here. So we have the full crossbar going on. These are traditionally just reflectors down here. Those are actually lights as well. So you have the option to use those to work with your hazard
I
lights,
see,
turn
I see.
signals. That'll all light
A
up.
little bit of extra diffuser just
Right.
in case. But yeah, custom look. Now I've seen some that look a little cheesy. I think these look pretty cool. Adds a lip to it as well.
Yep. And then we'll find out what we have back here for you guys.
Uh-oh. Are my
So this is
kidneys
what-
going to rattle?
This is what keeps
oh,
me going.
there you go.
So nice refrigerator here in the back. Controls here. Plugs right into the cigarette lighter for power.
Now my question is, they killed the cigarette lighter for some uses. How have you worked around that?
So there's a couple different ways. I mean, I personally wouldn't know, but the guys at Stereo King definitely did it for us. So there's a way to go around it.
Because famously, this is no longer powered traditionally.
Right.
Unless, because like, what do I do? Put my car in camp mode instead of
Right.
parking? So there is a way around it.
There is solutions around it.
They
Yeah.
have found that out, and that is pretty good. And if Stereo King, I imagine, has the capacity to rattle my kidneys loose, should I so desire.
That as well.
Yeah. And I mean,
Did a good
that's
job too.
That's
with
not new. That's something that's pretty well known.
it. Right.
But yeah, the fridge is nice. And there are, smaller fridges, I'm sure.
Yeah, so this one's specifically for the Model Y, which is a little bit deeper. The one for the 3 is a little shallower, just to fit perfectly in the back there.
And I've had people say, who on earth needs a fridge? Well, I don't know if you know this, but insulin costs more than the fridge.
It's true.
So
It's true.
don't let it spoil on
It's
your
true.
journey. All right. Now, you know what I'm excited about.
Yeah, let's go check
Let's
them
go
out.
check it out. So this is the most valuable upgrade. I don't even need to hop in. We can just talk about it from standing. Ruben,
There
what do
we
we
go.
got going on here?
So we have our perforated seats here,
Perforated seats.
which has 2 fans that we added to it for cooling. So now with your factory heating system that you're using, once you drop it to a certain temperature, it automatically kicks those fans on. So once you get it to a cooler temperature, you have the heated seat option engaged. You have a fan blowing on your back, and then you have a fan blowing on the seat. So it'll keep you nice and cool during those summer drives.
Aftermarket ventilated seats.
And these are super comfortable.
Yeah.
Super comfortable.
Yeah.
And on the front one here, this actually comes with a footrest.
Oh, look at you go.
So you got a footrest on the passenger side. I wish we could do it on the driver's side, but I guess not.
Apparently not yet. Not yet. Soon.
So here you go. Some
Here you
nice,
go.
cool features from us.
And all kinds of other little stuff if you want more USBs up here or if you want a different cover. The sky is the limit, but a lot of the things, you know, this carbon cover, you can obviously install that yourself. It's very easy, but it's not for everyone. It's, you know.
And I'll show you one last thing I forgot.
All right.
Is
Got
the
one more to go.
soft closing front here. So these are very fragile fronts here.
Yeah.
So instead of having to slam your hand down on it, as long as you have it closed up there, it'll automatically close.
Oh, come on.
Soft close.
Yeah, that's great. And of course, you can get your own blackout. But, I mean, we know that.
The chrome
But
delete.
the soft close,
go.
you can get the
Oh yeah, carbon fiber spoiler,
Sure.
the whole body
But-
kit on here.
the soft close. That's nice. That's a good feature. I like all of that. So guys, my question in the comments is, which of these is your favorite accessory? Which one?
Refrigerator.
I mean, refrigerator. I wouldn't get as much use out of it, I think. I think for me it'd be the ventilated seats.
Nice.
But that's when I saw that, I was like, oh, I think we're doing a video. Links to Rydeen in the description, of course, as always. It's probably been shown on screen a time or two. If not, let me know that in the comments. And of course, all of their regional centers will be listed from there as well. And what do we miss? What do we misunderstand? Leave it all in the comments below and stay tuned, stay juicy. I cannot wait to hear from you, clever robots, on the Flippity Flop.
Thank you.